Welcome to another episode of Light of the Southwest. I'm Dr. Rick Wadge, and I'm here with Amy Cooper.
That would be me.
Hi.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. We have some guests in the house. One has been here a few times over the last several years.
And I've never met either of them.
And you haven't,
No.
because you haven't really been here that long.
That's true.
But the other one is brand new to GLC. So I'm really, really, really excited to introduce to the new viewers especially Michael Howard, who's way over there, and Harri Wiherkoski from Finland.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Welcome to GLC.
Yeah, nice
Thank
to meet
you.
both of you,
Great
gentlemen.
to be here again.
We don't bite, Harry. Really,
Yes.
we don't.
Okay.
We don't. See, he could understand that. Well, Michael, tell us a little bit about you and how you're connected to Harri.
Well, it goes back 15 years or more.
Really?
Yes. Through Sudan. We were interceding in Sudan for the freedom of southern Sudan. Had the Bible college there in the war years. And met up with some Finnish missionaries in Uganda. And through that long story, I ended up going to Finland. And God gave me a tremendous burden for this little nation up in the north. And had been going there ever since. And recently moved there.
You moved to Finland?
Yes, I moved. No, I don't speak the language, but not intending to either. But yes, we started a revival center in the second biggest city in Finland, and really interceding, crying out, travailing for revival in Finland and for a lot of things that are happening up in the north there.
Now, would you say that's your primary mission, if you will, from God to...
No, it's one of them. The other one is we're building a university in the nation of Malawi in Africa at the moment, and that's huge, and we'll share that later on.
Ooh, that is huge.
Yeah, it
That
really
is
is.
huge.
Yes.
You know, Michael, one of the things that so many Americans don't realize is that because Christianity used to permeate Europe, but not so much anymore.
Oh my, Europe is so dead, really. It's frightening. It's frightening. For instance, like only 10% of France attends church, and that's mostly
Really?
Catholic, you know. And you go to different countries, different cities in Europe, and wow, the people are just not interested in God.
Now, this is where the big cathedrals have been built.
Yes.
So what are they being used for? Is there a small group that meets in these, or
For tourists.
Tourists.
tourists?
Well, you think about Finland, there's a Lutheran cathedral on almost every corner of every city. I mean, it's amazing. You can go in these huge cathedrals and there's 50 elderly people in there on a Sunday morning. You know, that's about it. And the same with other European countries.
What happened? How did they lose a connection to God?
Liberal humanism,
That'll do it.
politics, you know, much as what's happening here, except Europe's, I'd say, probably 50 years ahead of the United States in people turning away from God and wealth. And but you know, the outside the European Union, their symbol outside their building headquarters in Brussels is the woman riding the beast.
Really?
I didn't realize
I did
that.
not
No?
know that.
It's on all our coins. It's on every European coin. The woman riding the beast.
That's kind of scary.
And the European Union building in Strasbourg looks like Tower of Babel.
Wow.
Yeah, deliberately built as the Tower of Babel.
Wow.
So, you know, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you know, the beast nation is going to be Germany. There's no doubt about that in
And
my
why
own
would
mind.
you say that?
Well, if you follow Daniel's image all the way down through what Jesus had to preach, prophesy, and then into the book of Revelation, you know, the image in Daniel is not persons, it's nations. So you've got to continue that interpretation all the way through the Word of God. Of course, out of a nation comes a person, a ruler. But you know what happens when you get to Revelation and it says 10 kings that have no kingdom. So how does a king become a king and have no kingdom? It's all about money. It's all about wealth. It's all about power. And what people don't realize is that the real wealth of the world is locked up in Europe. We're talking about not billionaires. We're talking about the trillionaires. You know, the Rothschilds, these ancient families that have had one agenda, one program, and that is to rule the world. And they're all locked up in Europe. And so the focus in the end times has to be Europe. You know, they're the ones who command. They're the ones who do the wheeling and dealing. They can bring down any nation financially. They can manipulate the stock exchanges of the world. Before the 2007 crisis, the Rothschilds family could manipulate $3 trillion at any time.
If you enjoyed this clip, please feel free to check out the full version in the link located in the description panel below. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel. You can also connect with us on Facebook and Twitter. As always, help yourself to the diverse array of teachings located on this YouTube channel or on our website at glc.us.com.